Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night from wherever you're watching this video from. I am Kodili-nye here, thanking you for your support, all your support to this channel. Thank you. Keep on the good work. In continuation to our topic on can Onitsha be the African Dubai, Taiwan? Remember, we started this topic some few days ago, and we are discussing about security previously. Today, we're going to discuss more on other things. You can see there are a lot of trees near this road. I'm just near the road, walking near the road. Even the footpath, you can see the footpath is lined up with trees. Do you think Onitsha, Nigeria will be African Dubai, Taiwan? What can we do? Let's discuss. I am Kodili-nye. This is me. This is me. This is me. This is me. Okay. Let's continue our discussion. Around here is lined up with trees. It's very, very important to discuss about this. Onitsha is a Nigerian city in the southeastern Nigeria. It's part of Anambra State. It's highly commercialized and industrialized city, but more on infrastructures and rule of laws and government regulations and all those things, interventions and housing still needed. But we are going to discuss more today about Onitsha. Onitsha has riverine area, or whatever you call it. Some people say coastal area, but I think it's riverine area is the right word to use. If you look around here, there are a lot of trees. One of the solutions and one of the things that should be looked into in Onitsha is tree planting. And using it to cool down the city, and also to beautify the city, and also for economic empowerment of the city's dwellers and habitats. Yeah. So it's very important for us to have a discussion. I am Kodili-nye. Returning subscriber, you are well. I appreciate your efforts in viewing and watching, spending your precious time in watching my channel. I am happy about it. I'm glad that you do. Quite appreciative of you. And new subscribers, please don't watch this channel without subscribing. Share to friends. So can Onitsha be the African Dubai, Taiwan? Yes, it can be. If the governor of Anambra State and the people of Anambra State and the people of Onitsha, the landlords and the industrialist investors will look into tree planting in Onitsha. It's very, very important if we are going to get this city better than it at the moment, turning it into African Dubai, Taiwan. First of all, let me look at the riverine area or the coastal area of Onitsha, the city. We can actually line it up with coconut trees, which is also economic tree, or eucalyptus, which is used for timber. It can be lined up This will give a great view to Onitsha from the river banks. You can line up the coconut trees around it and around the islands in Onitsha. This will bring to government a lot of revenue and also help to filter the atmosphere and give a lot of beauty to the city and make it a livable and prosperous city. We can line up these trees in key areas and all those factory area, industrial areas. They should be mandated to plant at least 10 trees, not less than 10 trees in their compound. The trees should also be specified so that to make it to get the place to look very nice. You can see near the tree, near this road, the trees are lined up. You can see even this the border, which is the school. There are a lot of trees inside the school. That's bring me to another discussion on tree planting. The schools in Onitsha should be mandated to plant loads of trees. This can be achieved with some trees that grow or plants that grow very fast. At the initial stage, you can plant something that can grow very, very fast. But in concerning the whole of the city, the landlords and the tenants should be encouraged and be mandated. There should be an act of law that make it compulsory that every house must have at least 2 trees in the front or at the back of the house. So by so doing, it will bring about complete turnaround of the city. So making that law require the government and the lawmakers passing a law that mandated that every house must plant trees. So it should be compulsory. They can actually begin with Morianga, planting Morianga, so that the city will be changed within 6 months. So after that, they should plant other trees, so that as the other trees are growing up, the Morianga would have taken roots, because within 6 months the Morianga would have grown to something like 12 feet or 20 feet high. So initially, government should distribute Morianga, and the Morianga is also an economic tree. So other covering trees can be planted. Some of the houses should plant coconuts, plant oranges and others. But in some of the layouts, efforts should be made to plant economic trees or specific trees that will change the atmosphere of the city or the look of the city. You can see in this tree they put something where the birds can come and eat. You can see see these trees. You can see how they made the trees. See how they do this, what they are trying to put here. That's the flower beds. You can see that. They put you can see what this is bed net. Okay, they are going to plant something in there as well. This is a tree, a big tree, a very massive tree. See, they put something for the birds. Here you can see where the birds goes and lay their eggs. So it's a win-win situation. You can see this. You see, this is just near the road. Can Onitsha be the African Dubai, Taiwan? That's what we're discussing. Like, comment, keep on commenting about that. What do you think? Tree planting, is it the way forward? Yes, it should be the way forward, because He helps. You see what they did here? This is decorating the tree trunks. Look at, fantastic. And the birds will go in and do their thing. You can see more up. It's a deliberate action to also to create a forest. We are going to also discuss that tree forests should be made in some areas, in the middle of the road. Trees should be lined up in Onitsha, which should not cost the government anything at all. It should help to cool down the city of Onitsha, bringing it to be livable. The trees, the roads and the streets should be lined up with trees. It should be lined up with trees. Like this one, you can see that this road is lined up with trees. You can see how it line up. This is the road. The both side of the road. Across the other side is the university wall. You can see that it's lined up with trees. This is massive trees. Some of them have been here for 50 years. Some are 100 years. You see, it's a deliberate action by the British government to get everything up and running. And open places should be grassed, so to avoid this dusty environment and sand dumps on the road. It will help to checkmate them. It's very important for us to get in with this issue of tree planting in Onitsha. Onitsha needs trees. I do believe Soludo, who also live in London here, would have noticed the atmosphere, how the trees bring about the beauty of this city. He can also do that, but it should not be done in a hazardous or a half-measured or half-hearted way, but it should be like a revolution, tree planting revolution, which will involve everyone with a law that make it, if you don't plant on your compound, on your house, the government bring you a bill, and with a mandate also and a time frame that within 2-3 months most of the places should have trees lined up. So it's not a rocket science to do all those things, but it will actually change the narrative, change the atmosphere, and bring the city to a livable and a prosperous one. And this will also help to attract visitors to the city, because people go to where that they think that is very, very nice. It will also help to bring economic empowerment, not just to the government, but to the people living in that state. And it will also help to enhance their fruit intake. If what they planted is edible trees, it will also help to reduce the urban poverty, which is endemic in most urban areas that are not well planned, considering that many people need something to live on. So this can help governments also to check on the health situation in Onitsha, as because the level of some infectious diseases, terminal diseases like cancer and asthma will be drastically reduced, because the pollution level will be reduced. The fumes from cars and industry will be dealt with these trees. The trees will actually get them down, and the city will be very, very fantastic. And another one is that it will help to cool down the city. Although the Onitsha is in a tropical region, but it can be very hot in the afternoons. Can be very, very hot, even so in the night during the dry seasons. So planting a tree will actually get it cooler every time. Getting the roads and the houses cooler is very, very important. Let's think about this, because it's very important for us to discuss about this. It's very important. I don't know if the government have the passion for the environment, because if they do, they will know that we're crossing the road. You can see the road. Sorry, the sun rays are actually affecting the quality of the video, but you can see the sun ray. You can see the trees near the roads. You can see what it brings on this as I'm walking on this footpath on the left side of the road. You can see the trees. It's lined up with trees, and it's very, very important for us to do all this. I am Kodili-nye. Can Onitsha, Nigeria be the African Dubai, Taiwan? Yes, it can be, if we all work together. I know Rome was not built in a day, but we can make it happen. The Soludo administration can make it happen. The government of Anambra State can make it happen. If you look at around from Opiweka down to Main Market, you hardly see any tree there. If you look at also from Barras to Head Bridge, there are a few number of trees. You now go to Awada, Uguaba, Ubolo, Uwelaja, Mpo. Even in Lantown, many of the trees are being cut. So it's very important to get this thing, especially enactment of laws that will help to get trees up and get trees again. Yeah, we're going on the road now. You see the road lined up with trees. You can see the road lined up with trees. You can see the road lined up with trees. Even near there, you can see it's lined up with trees. You can see this place, trees everywhere. Virtually trees. You can see trees. So Onitsha can be African Dubai, Taiwan. Let's also make it happen. That's what I want to bring today. Let all of us work together to make it happen. The nature can be brought back to Onitsha by planting trees. You see how this one is with the lovely flowers. You can see this wall near the road. This is the road, and the cars are going. You can see the trees everywhere. Is trees, and they're still planting. They're still planting more. Okay. Thank you very much for your support so far. I am Kodili-nye. Thank you for spending your time in subscribing to this channel and watching all of our videos. Thank you very much. I appreciate all your effort. Onitsha can be African Dubai, Taiwan. Remember to share, tell your friends about this, comment, like, turn on the notification button, and as you do, God will reward you. We are all together, and not making this video because of demand from Nigerian supporters and friends concerning also Onitsha and people of the city and the state of Anambra wants something done urgently, and we have discussed about tree planting. We have not forgotten also that the trees also help to curtail the erosion in Onitsha area. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.